This is MLS Daily, Major League Soccer. Let us get into it. No full-time whistles today. Here is what is happening around the Major League Soccer. Match news. Suspended Union executive has reportedly failed to complete MLS training, according to Yahoo Sports, MLS. The Philadelphia Union have had a woeful start to the season on the field. Photograph, Isaiah Vazquez, sheer Getty Images. Despite being eligible for reinstatement, former Philadelphia Union sporting director Ernst Tanner has not resumed duties with the club. Multiple sources with knowledge of the situation said this week, in part because he has yet to complete his league-ordered restorative practices training. Tanner was suspended through 1st June by Major League Soccer after a league-ordered investigation. According to Yahoo Sports, MLS, Red Bulls Ronald Donkor signs extension with MLS club. Midfielder Ronald Donkor signed a 3.5-year contract extension with Red Bull New York, keeping the 21-year-old in Harrison NJ through the 2029-30 MLS season. The burgeoning Red Bulls midfielder had been in the final year of his original contract, which he signed with the club back in 2023, and his new deal includes an option for the 2030-31 season. Ronnie has developed into a really important member of our club, and we are very excited to keep him with the club for the CNBC Soccer Franchise Valuations 2026. These MLS teams are in the top 30, originally appeared on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Soccer, the world's most global and popular sport, unsurprisingly has clubs worldwide boasting lucrative values and revenue numbers. According to CNBC's 2026 soccer valuations, the top 10 teams are all based in Europe. La Liga giants Real Madrid and Barcelona lead the way, with the former valued at $7.5 billion to come in first, and the latter in second at $6.4 billion. 6 teams will win. MLS Next Pro is a development league, and OCB is developing some winners, according to the mainland. Last week, I wrote about Orlando as a soccer city and created a ranking system that looked at where the city beautiful sits among North American cities that have professional soccer teams. Since that article came out, none of the teams that were used as the basis of the ranking system have played a game, as all of the top teams remain on hiatus due to all of the international games and the final preparations for the FIFA World Cup. MLS Next Pro, however, continues to channel its inner Yun. MLS Week 13, road win for Chicago, San Diego scores 5 goals. Midweek MLS for Week 13 of the 2026 Major League Soccer season, starting with Montreal drawing 2-2 at home with Portland. Daniel Rios put Montreal up in the 11th, with Kevin Kelsey equalizing for the Timbers in the 21st. Montreal retook the lead from a Wickelman-Carmona goal in the 45th. Cole Bassett leveled the Sarn. MLS Thoughts. Cap's future in limbo. Youth report, Arfsten surges, and more. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here with his latest thoughts around the MLS, including his weekly youth report on U.S. youth internationals. According to American Soccer Now, MLS Youth Report, Hall, Miller, and Tsakiris enjoy big performances amid strong season for young Yanks. ASN's Brian Ciaretta breaks down the midweek for young Americans in MLS, with Julian Hall and Peyton Miller scoring big goals and Nico Tsakiris leading a San Jose turnaround. American Soccer Now reports, Crocker departs U.S. soccer, Yanks struggle in Europe, youth shines in MLS. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here to break down the top stories in U.S. soccer, MLS, and Americans abroad. MLS, young players shining, Berhalter surging to free agency, Luna responds. According to American Soccer Now, ASN's Brian Ciaretta writes about the top stories in MLS, including the breakout of several young American players, including Xavier Gozo, Julian Hall, and Nico Tsakiris. American Soccer Now reports, MLS. Youth is served with RBNY and RSL, Montreal is awful, USMNT update, and more. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here to offer up his thoughts on the week in MLS. In the dugout, MLS-worst Philadelphia Union fire coach Bradley Carnell as part of front office shakeup. Philadelphia, AP. The last-place Philadelphia Union fired coach Bradley Carnell on Wednesday as part of a front office overhaul that included naming John Scheer as sporting director. Ryan Richter, the head coach of the club's developmental team, Philadelphia Union 2, was named Carnell's replacement on an interim basis. The move came less than a year after Carnell led the Union to the best record in the MLS in his first season as head coach. Philadelphia was the top seed in the playoffs before B. According to the mainland, Orlando City taking risk with no immediate plan to hire new head coach. When a team that has made the postseason for 6 consecutive years is 4-6-2 under head coach, as Orlando City is under interim head coach Martin Perlman, one of the last things the fan base will want to hear is that the club is not taking advantage of a 6-week break in the schedule to install a new coach. On paper, it was always a great spot to make the change, giving plenty of time for a search prior to the break. During the break, it could give most of the team the time to get to know them. Let us check the MLS standings. Eastern and Western Conference. Until tomorrow, this is MLS Daily.